Could I have avoided this? Still trying to understand spore mines after 150 plus hours. Okay, yeah, so we have a spore mine clip here. 150 hours, very respectable. This person knows their way around the game. And they are also pointing out how spore mines can be a bit inconsistent, I guess. But for the most part, spore mines can kill runs. Spore mines are incredibly powerful as far as, like, if you take spore mine damage, it's going to be your health, and lethal and ruthless. Maybe even substantial. They can probably catch you. They can probably catch you at bad times and kill runs. But okay, let's see this clip. Let's see if spore mines, you know, it is always fun to watch spore mines be incredibly hard to deal with. Like the spore mine clips are always the ones that are like the most heartbreaking. So all right, well, regardless, let's get into it. All right, so here we have a vanguard, a bulwark, and it seems to be a tactical, I believe. Walking in, okay, some Tyranids, and explosion. What happened? What happened? I didn't even catch them. I didn't even see any spore mines. No way, dude. What? Okay. Oh, right there? No, is that? I thought this was an enemy attack. You know what I mean? Going in for some shots. We really can't tell. Dude, okay. No, seriously, is this even a spore mine? Dude, I can't tell what happened here. This looks like he just takes a whole bunch of damage. It does look like spore mine damage. I might need the comments to help me out with this one. He walks in. Oh no, you can definitely tell that, like, there's spore mine. Dude, no way. Dude, I can't. That's wild. That is wild. They came out of nowhere, as far as I can tell. Unless this is damage actually from the Tyranid's gun, but you can't really. Yeah, he doesn't fire. The gun that I'm looking at doesn't fire. He goes in for the shots, and this is weird. Wait, were they to the right or something? Because the other two teammates don't even hit it. Oh, there was the mine behind him. Okay. I might need the comments to help me out with this one, because I genuinely can't tell what happened here. This guy, he walks in, and there's just the group of enemies, and they don't even seem that aggroed at this point. Like, he shoots the Tyranid major and then just dies. Dude, okay, no, dude, like, that's not a spore mine right there. That looks like the Tyranid's weapon. Oh, right here, look, no, look right here, you see the spore mines. Oh my God, there's two spore mines right here. Holy cow, where did they come from? Oh, look, they are just they camouflaged. No, they're not even camouflaged. It might be yeah, they're right here. They're right here. Dude, they kind of disguise themselves as, like, the enemy's weapon. Like, if they're, like, perfectly around the rifles, it looks like they're just charging up their attack, but if they're not aggro, there's no real reason for them to be doing that. But sometimes, you know, they're just ready to go. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, it looks like he basically missed the spore mines. The spore mines kind of camouflaged in there. Yeah, they're right here. Dude, holy cow, it took me a bit. It took me a bit to find these spore mines, but yo, that is crazy. I'm surprised, honestly. He might have even shot them, but they're just too close. Yeah, he should have dodged right at this moment, but he might be staggered as well. Yeah, actually, no, I don't think he was staggered, because once you see the armor get depleted, his health bar just goes down anyway. Nah, I don't know. That's rough. I genuinely think he didn't see the spore mines. They didn't spawn out of nowhere. They just camouflaged themselves because they're kind of like floating around enemies' weapons. And it's like, I don't know. He definitely could have saw these a tad bit earlier, and then he goes in to shoot, and then it shoots the spore mines. I don't know. I think the spore mines were actually kind of hard to see there. That said, the spore mines do a lot of damage. I get that, but this was definitely an unfortunate misplay. But yeah, nah. This is a good clip to show us that no matter how many operations you completed, spore mines can still just catch you slipping. They seriously can be the most inconvenient enemy in the game, and the only way to really deal with them is to just simply you know, make other decisions. Like, honestly, it's just, if you get hit by spore mines, it's game over, basically. Shout out to the teammates who picked them up, but they also seem to be very low. But one's a bulwark, so maybe they're just waiting for banner. I have faith that they completed this, but yeah, that's spore mine situation. That is such a wild clip. That was a good spore mine clip. Let's see the reactions. Multiple ways to have avoided that death, and though I am typing out this advice, I know in my heart these are words I need to hear too, as I have died like that. Yeah, this was probably the most heartbreaking spore mine clip I've seen in a long time. Upon seeing the mine, you should have dodged backwards twice before shooting, just to create distance to avoid damage. Yeah, I agree with that, of course. There was the Major who shot one of the vines at the door, so he might have had to dodge backwards like 3 times, but that also creates a lot of distance between him and his teammates as well. So yeah, regardless, this is definitely the way to avoid death in that situation. You could have possibly used your grapple on the Major. Oh yeah, I guess, but I still think that triggers the spore mines, even if you grapple through. As far as the way it works with other enemies, like let's say he grapples the Major, but there's a Minorist in front of him, he'd kick the Minor and land on the Minorist. So basically, it's like he might kick the spore mines and land on the spore mines. May have taken some damage, but not straight up killed you. Oh, okay, I mean, that's fair enough. I don't know if it would straight up kill him. Make sure you do not have any IRL curses that cause your bad luck. Sometimes spore mines just spawn from nowhere without warning. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good point. Spore mines spawning from, they always come from somewhere, but that's why it's fun to watch these clips, because it's like, where does the spore mine come from? How could you avoided it? Did it actually come from nowhere? And sometimes, dude, sometimes we find some crazy clips, but they always appear out of like a spawn point or something. This one was tough, man. This one was very tough. The spore mines were practically camouflaged. Where did those mines come from? I've watched the video several times and I fail to see any mines when he comes around the corner. They are in frame for like a half a second and all stacked on top of each other. WTF, you aren't OP. Maybe just be wary of that corner next time. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who didn't see them for quite a bit. Dude, they are seriously super hard to see at first. I feel like, yeah, he like goes into the room and just aims up and starts shooting, and like the mines are just there floating. It's so funny. Yeah, definitely be wary. You should just, honestly, yeah, you should be wary of every corner in this game. Sometimes you just need to, you know, be next to your teammates, look around a bit, and then jump in there. He went in there and just started, like, he just went in there and just started blasting, and it just blasted back. Technically, yes, you could have, it looks like you came around that corner pretty hot and shot a mine when you were aiming at the gaunt. That's just my Monday morning quarterback take on it, though. What? Realistically, I would have likely done the same exact thing you did and died if I was in that situation. Space Marine 2 isn't a tactical shooter, so I don't think the game should really create situations where the player needs to pie the corners as they would in a tactical shooter. Okay, that's an interesting point, but I just feel like it's the randomness of the spore mines spawnings that kind of gives it that, like, you know, that type of vibe. That said, yeah, this... I would definitely have died to that spore mine. I did not see that spore mine for quite a bit. Having a group of spore mines right around the corner is just a kick in the nuts. Yeah. I agree. Definitely you gotta be careful around these corners, man. As a human, you couldn't have dodged that at all. However, you did a mistake by not looking before throwing yourself into battle. I always double check before entering a new place to prevent that kind of situation. Okay, I mean, that's fair. I mean, dude, genuinely speaking, it's like, you know, he saw enemies, he shot. I seriously don't think the original poster here saw the spore mines before he started shooting. I genuinely don't think he did. It's honestly like the spore mines kind of were hidden around his actual model of the character. But like when he went up for the aim, you see the spore mines kind of like drift into the space there, and yeah, they just immediately get shot by the gun. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna say I would have not have died there. I probably would have died there also. Spore mines, I've been getting lucky with spore mines recently. I kind of can see them from like a far away, but in situations like that, it's like they're hidden. It's really a pain. I really hope Spore Mines eventually get some sort of, nerf, but maybe they don't need a damage nerf. Maybe they need like a spawn fix. But regardless, I will be here the next Spore Mine clip that breaks our hearts, and then we will be back to this discussion to see what could have happened. What could you have done better? Most of the times, it is nothing. That's why it's actually kind of fun to watch these clips. It's like we will ask the same questions. We will always be in different situations, but sometimes there is not an answer. I don't know. I just think that was kind of heartbreaking though, for sure. That was the hardest Spore Mine clip I've seen in a long time. Normally there's an indication where they're just like floating around and you can see their glow, but they weren't even glowing that time. It's insane.